Well, hello out there, wherever you are. Whatever you're doing, I decided to talk a little bit. I don't know why, really. If you're looking for the man with the plan, it's not me. I just kind of doing this off of the spirit of the moment. I'm going to play a little bit of harmonica, a little bit of really strange harmonica, if you don't mind me saying so. It's a D, a Suzuki D. I should maybe try and play the C instead, but I don't know. This one's kind of a Manji, I believe it is. It could be Monty. I've never really figured it out. It's a Suzuki 10-hole diatomic, made in Japan. Yeah, I've looked at made in Japan all my life, and I was always wondered why we make them there. I should have started my own factory here, I guess. Yeah, had a good time at coffee this morning at McDonald's. I love McDonald's. They're great coffee. The seniors coffee for $1. Okay, about this harmonica. Uh, I have one thing running through the back of my head here, and it's power. I like power. I like speed. Speed is power, mostly for me. Well, it really is. Speed particle alone determines power, is a quote. But I've sort of thought about it for 30 years, and I have my own ideas about it. Um, yeah, speed is power, and I just love it. The faster, the more you can get done, the quicker you can do it. Sweet, the more power you've got. I, I, I really appreciate being able to do something like set a dining room for 500 or 600 people without a lot of problems. You can get the wind blowing in your hair, and that's power. It's the speed. You've got all these little tiny particles on it. Forks, knives, spoons, salt, pepper, napkins, tables, people. Particles. They're all particles. Everything's particles. Light is particles. It's photons, I believe. Light moves really quick, and generally the things that move the quickest, and are the most powerful are thought and light, and things that aren't solid, but they make shit solid. Well, I'm just making that up as I go along. Well, the faster it moves, the more solid it becomes, sort of. Wow. Or light, 186,000 miles per hour. Yeah, that's pretty quick. But thought is instantaneous, and it's the most powerful of all, because instant is just that. Period. Everything is actually instant in its own little way. I try to explain to George. I always get this bullshit from people. There's this guy named George. He's a friend of mine. He's always talking about the one about oh, here's the Earth right here, and right here, this tiny little thing, and you're just a tiny little speck on it. Out here's the universe, and all that horseshit. Well, that's not a very powerful way to think. In the first place, you're not. You have a little bit of attention here somewhere, or we've got all your attention units down here on this little speck of bullshit. But that your actual location is nowhere. There's no location in space or time. If anything, you could look at it as being totally outside the universe and, putting some attention there or something. And that's better viewpoint for me. Now, when that comes down to a harmonica, well, the control has a shitty name on this planet. I mean, bad control is nothing. It's everywhere. It's all you see is bad, bad, bad control. Foisted off as solutions or help or shit like that. And you get betrayed just here, there, and everywhere. They're going, oh, we're going to be your friend, and we're going to solve poverty. We're going to fix your problems for you. That's the one. But we need money, and lots of it. Well, yeah, the cops around here needed another $1 million to handle the crime wave. There's no fucking crime here. It's Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. There's a drug problem and there's an illiteracy problem, but getting another $1 million to the police isn't going to fix it. Give me $1 million, I always say. Just go and do it. I dare you. I dare you. I'll put these assholes out of a job in a year. I'm sorry, I had to say that. But yeah, I could. 4-year-old kid could. And I won't get into that either. You know, forget they were our countrymen if they don't come to their senses. And I'm not joking. Forget they were our countrymen. Period. Sad, 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 sad. 99.999% of somebody, of most people, couldn't even tell that they're listening to a robot. You know, when it talks on the phone half the time. Ah, what did that have to do with anything except make myself right and make you wrong just because you're listening to me? That's not a very bright idea. But generally, I try and expose myself in the most unflattering light that I can, you know, so that you can see that a total moron can think too. Well, something like that. I'm certainly, if I'm the smart one, we've got some serious problems. But anyway, here's this harmonica that I'm trying to learn. You know, I can play a tune mostly. I can play some melodic harp. You know, I can bang out kids tunes and shit like that. But this baby, oh, she's a bit of a challenge. I'll show you what I mean. I'm trying to think of a song. Oh yes, those were the days. Those were the days. Now the one I'm trying to remember is the one from Archie Bunker, All in the Family. Oh yes, those were the days. That's not the one. That's a different one. I figure your memory is just a bunch of machinery anyway, mostly. Yeah, just personalities electronically or thought. Doing all the little fucking calculations back there in the first place. And I've confused them or something. Maybe I haven't had enough to eat, or the synapse is not connecting up so that I can access that stuff. I should just bypass it or something. But really, those were the days. Okay, I'll play that one instead. You'll see what I mean about this thing. Hmm. Very strange harmonic. Still trying to think of those were the days. So I'll do that. I'll do I Can Hear Music or something. I should be able to come up with that. At least come up with that. I mean, I could down on this end, but I'm trying to show you something. It's hard to find that now. See from there. Yes, indeed. just terrible hard, but you see, this thing's a little different. Just a little different. We're all just a little different. I'm just a little different, my ass. We have nothing in common, none of us, except our experience here on this mudball planet, which, don't get me wrong, it's a nice place. But really, people have only that in common. It's kind of a good thing